Hey everyone, we all want to feel good in the clothes we wear, right? But as a small brand that's really focused on sustainability, we totally get it. The whole conversation around fashion's impact can feel, well, a little overwhelming. But here's the good news. This isn't about giving up style at all. It's about making our choices a bit more intentional. So let's dive in and explore some of the beautiful, sustainable fabrics we've really come to love through our work. I mean, this quote, it's everything. It's really at the heart of why we even started our brand. It's not about restriction, it's about empowerment. It's about, understanding the story that's literally woven into our clothes and making choices that feel good inside and out. It's all about dressing with real intention. All right, so where do we even begin? Let's start with a couple of familiar friends. These are two fabrics you probably already know and love. We like to think of them as the everyday heroes of a conscious wardrobe: organic cotton and linen. You can really see their different personalities shine through here. Organic cotton, that's your soft, familiar comfort. It's perfect for those everyday t-shirts and basics. Then, on the flip side, you've got linen. It has that crisp, airy feel that is just made for warm, sunny days. So, let's take a little closer look at each one, shall we? Okay, so the key difference between this and just regular cotton, it's huge. Choosing organic means you're skipping all those toxic pesticides, and that is a massive win for farmers and for the health of our soil. It's exactly why it feels so gentle on your skin. But, we believe in being totally honest about the trade-offs. It's still a pretty thirsty crop, meaning it uses a good amount of water. And yeah, it's gonna wrinkle. And now for linen. Linen. It comes from the humble flax plant, and it is a true timeless classic. I mean, it's incredibly durable, it's completely biodegradable, and it uses way less water than cotton. But the part we love most, it actually gets better with age. It just keeps softening up with every single wash. Now for the honest downside. That beautiful, natural texture, it comes with natural creasing. And yeah, it often has a higher price tag, which is really just a reflection of its quality.
All right, so we've covered the familiar friends. But now we want to share a fabric that, in our experience, is a total game changer. It doesn't always get the spotlight, but it is hands down one of the most powerful and effective materials we've ever had the pleasure of working with.
This quote really says it all, doesn't it? Hemp isn't about chasing trends. Its real power is in its quiet, incredible efficiency, and its just profoundly positive impact on the earth. So let's get into what makes it so special. First up, let's talk about water. Compared to a lot of other crops out there, hemp is just remarkably resourceful. It requires very little water to grow, and that puts way less strain on one of our planet's most precious resources.
And here's where the real magic happens. Seriously. Hemp is what's called a phytoremediator. I know it's a sciencey sounding word, but all it means is that the plant actually cleans the soil it grows in. It pulls out toxins and leaves the earth healthier than it found it. How cool is that? Plus, it naturally resists pests, so it often needs no pesticides at all.
And finally, its strength. We're talking about one of the strongest natural fibers on the planet here. It's several times more durable than cotton. And clothes made from hemp, they don't just wear out, they wear in. They soften and they mold to you over years and years of use, becoming a real part of your story.
So it's really important to see the full picture here. And yes, from our experience, hemp can feel a little stiff when it's brand new, and it can have a higher upfront cost. But that initial investment, it pays off in a garment that can last for a decade, not just a season. It is the very definition of buying less, but buying better.
So when should you actually choose it? Think about the cornerstone pieces in your wardrobe. That sturdy jacket, a reliable pair of jeans, your go-to tote bag. For any item you want to invest in and really rely on for years to come, hemp is an absolutely incredible choice.
Okay, let's shift gears a little bit and look at something really cool: how technology is shaping the future of fabric. We're talking about materials that start out in nature, often as wood, and get transformed into these incredibly soft textiles through some pretty brilliant innovation.
So before we dive into these next fabrics, there's one term that's super important to understand: closed-loop system. Don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. Basically, it means the whole manufacturing process is designed to be circular. The water and solvents they use to break down the wood pulp, they're captured and reused again and again. This minimizes waste and pollution like crazy. It's just a much cleaner, smarter way to create fabric.
And a perfect example of this in action is Tencel, which you might also see called Lyocell. It's made from sustainably sourced wood pulp. think eucalyptus. And that amazing closed-loop process results in a fabric that is just silky smooth, super breathable, and drapes beautifully. It's absolutely wonderful for activewear or that perfect, flowy dress you just want to live in all summer.
And then we have bamboo. And listen, we love its incredible softness and how it wicks moisture away. It's amazing for loungewear and underwear, but, and this is a really big but, its sustainability story is, well, it's complicated. The key isn't the plant itself, it's all about the process. To make sure it's a truly conscious choice, you need to look for bamboo that's been processed using that same lyocell, that same closed-loop method that we were just talking about. That part's crucial.
So wow, we've covered a lot of ground, right? From timeless classics to some seriously cool modern marvels. Now let's bring it all back together and really think about how we can use this knowledge to dress with true intention.
I love this summary. It's like a perfect little cheat sheet. You can see right here how each fabric offers a totally different balance of benefits, and that's the key takeaway. There's no single best fabric. It's all about choosing the right one for the right purpose. A go-to tee? Organic cotton is perfect. That forever jacket? Hemp. It's really about matching the material to the life you want that garment to live.
You know, when you really boil it all down, it comes to this. Every single fabric we choose to wear has a history, a story of the soil, the water, and the hands that helped make it. And really, that's the whole goal, isn't it? The more we understand these stories, the more we can make choices that truly align with our values. We can build a wardrobe that not only looks good, but does good too. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer.